Okay. Let me start doing this because so much to do in so little time. I got a lot of work in front of me, so let me cut this out for y'all real quick. Let me start off by saying go to YouTube, like, put your comments in, subscribe, hit your notification bell. You already know. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Also, shout out to Triple H Everything, Dwayne Beeman, October 22nd. You already know. Credit fix, never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Bless me. I got you on 3 different phases. I'll hook you up, bro. And last but not least, open sessions and giveaways. The more, the merrier. Okay, let's get this going. A lot of stuff I got today in the 15 quickest. We're going to go to the MLB real quick. The Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves are up 2-0, winning both games in the bottom of the 9th. Game 1, they won 3-2 on a big hit by Austin Riley. And then yesterday they won late. They were down 2-0. They were down 4-2. They tied up 4-4 in the 8th and won in the bottom of the 9th on a hit by Eddie Rosario of Jansen. And now the Dodgers are going back home down 2-0. Both Sox and the Stros I had earlier. Stros won game 1, 5-4. Both Sox blew them out game 2, 9-5. And the last I looked here, they was up 11-3. Boston's going to go up 2-1. The Stros are in a lot of trouble. Like I said, you lost your ace in McCullers, Lance McCullers Jr., and you ain't got Garrett Cole no more. You ain't got Justin Verlander no more. So you put in all these young cats out there, Equindy, Garcia, Alvarez. That's not going to beat the hot-ass Boston Red Sox. So I definitely see both Sox prevailing in this series. Let me go to other news real quick. We're going to go to the NBA. Ben Simmons practices with the Philadelphia 76ers, but his status is unclear for the opener. So for a guy that I thought and a lot of you guys thought was going to get traded, he's still with the Sixers, and he seems like they might work it out for another year. Let's see what happens. Other news. Suns guard forward Mikal Bridges agreed to a 4-year extension worth 90 M's. Salute to Mikal Bridges, who works really hard, was kind of their backup, and I still think he is their backup coming off the bench, but he's a real good player for the Phoenix Suns. Salute to him. Okay, now let's go to the NFL. I got to kind of wax this out real quick. Real big win for the Raiders and a whole situation, the whole Las Vegas, and salute to Rich Bisaccia, if I'm saying this correctly, for winning his first NFL game as a head coach in the most impressive victory, I feel, of the day. I mean, Vegas Raiders were up the whole game. They was up at half, 17-7. 134-24, hold down Teddy Bridgewater. Derek Carr did his thing. Let me go to some numbers real quick. Carr went 18 for 27, 341, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Real good game for Derek Carr. Jacobs had an average game, 16 rushes, 53 yards. Also was helped out by Drake. And Henry Ruggs III, 3 catches, 97 yards. And I'm going to start calling him Henry Ruggs the bomb, because every time he get the ball, it's always on a bomb. 1 touchdown also for Ruggs. Teddy Bridgewater, 35 for 49, 334, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Numbers seem impressive, but the 3 picks is what kills him, and they were down the whole game, so he was throwing the ball all game. Javonte Williams, 11 rushes, 53 yards. Noah Fant, 9 catches, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's go to the next game. Arizona Cardinals are for real. I gave out Cleveland Browns on my Friday show. I thought Cleveland would be up for this undefeated team. No. Kyler Murray, a.k.a. Little Feet, went in there and demolished them. The Cardinals were blowing them out from the beginning. 21-0, 21-7, end up winning 37-14, and an easy victory for the Cards. I understand the Browns had a lot of people hurt, starting with Nick Chubb, but I'm telling you right now, that was not the problem. They just didn't show up. Arizona went to Cleveland, to the dog pound, and whooped their ass. Salute to Kyler Murray. Salute to the Arizona Cardinals that were without a lot of coaches due to COVID-19, and this team is for real. Clicking on all cylinders. Offense, defense, special teams. Salute to the 6-0 Cardinals. Let me give you some numbers real quick. Kyler Murray, 20 for 32, 29, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. James Conner, 16 rushes, 71 yards. Seemed to be redeeming himself with a new team after leaving Pittsburgh. And last but not least, A.J. Green, 5 receptions, 79 yards, 1 touchdown as Kyler Murray is spreading the wealth over there in Arizona. Cleveland, big money, 19 for 28, 234, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kareem Hunt, 14 rushes, 66 yards. Hurt his calf, had to get carried off the field. I don't know if he's going to play Thursday, but it looks bad. And Donovan Peoples-Jones, 4 receptions, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. And that Hail Mary, that big money threw right before the half, that's what boosted his numbers up, because that was about 60, 70 yards in the air. He came down with the catch. But Cleveland Browns, they 3-3. They were supposed to be one of the teams that's supposed to be, competing for the AFL, not AFL, but American Conference Championship game. Let me say it correct. American Conference Championship game, but it's looking really bad for them. They do got a good team, maybe when they all get healthy, but a lot of people are saying that they think big money is the problem. And we're going to know by the end of this season if it's big money, if it's the organization, or if it's anything else. We're going to know quickly. So big money better step his game up and start taking over real fast. Real fast, because if not, he's going to be on a hot seat, and he might not be the quarterback next season. Let me go to other news real quick. Chiefs in a must-win situation, even though I know it's early. Play the Washington football team, who's kind of also in an emergency win type of mode. But, the Chiefs, they made it to the Super Bowl last year. Washington made it to the playoffs. So the Chiefs, this is a bigger game for them, if you ask me. They've been looking real suspect teams. It looks like teams already know the offense and what plays they running. But yesterday, after being down at half, 13-10, came back and won 31-13, shut out Washington in the second half. In the most impressive second half I've seen the Chiefs play in a long time. Gave up 0 points in the second half. End up winning 31-13. Let me give you some numbers. Patrick Mahomes, 32 for 47, 397, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Darrell Williams, 21 rushes, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Travis Kelce, 8 for 99 yards. Washington, Taylor Heineke, 24 for 39, 182, 1 pick, 1 touchdown. He doesn't seem to be working out over there. He's a real quality, good backup, but I don't know if he was ready to start for this team. J.D. McKissick, 8 rushes, 45 yards. Also, J.D. McKissick, 8 receptions, 65 yards, as the Kansas City Chiefs smoked the Washington football team 31-13. Let me go to another game. We're going to go to Soldier Field, where the Packers won 24-14. Green Bay QB Aaron Rodgers taunts the Chicago fans after that last TD run, telling the fans, "I still own you." So he got to be careful. I understand he does. He's like 22-5, career against the Bears, but you don't do that kind of stuff, because that kind of stuff will stick on the Bears' mind. They either will try to hurt him, or they're going to play super harder the next time they play. And, AaRON said he was in the middle, he was amped up. He ran, his adrenaline was up. Fans were cursing him, and then he said what he said, and he stands behind what he said. But those are dangerous words for a quarterback, especially if he stays within that division in the next couple of years. But if he's planning to be out, like a lot of us think he is, then he probably got away with murder. But if he stays within that division, I guarantee you the Bears will make him pay for that one day. Let me give you some numbers. Rodgers, 17 for 23, 195, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Aaron Jones, 13 rushes, 76 yards. Devontae Adams, 4 receptions, 89 yards. Now we going to the Bears. Justin Fields, 16 for 27, 174, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Khalil Herbert, who replaced Montgomery and did a terrific job, had 19 rushes, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. And Allen Robinson, 4 receptions, 53 yards, as the Green Bay Packers beat the Bears 24-14. Other news real quick, and the most intriguing game of the night had to be the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Seattle Seahawks 23-20 in overtime. This game was a tale of 2 halves. Pittsburgh dominated half 1. Seattle dominated half 2 in a real good game. And, this could have went either way. I needed Pittsburgh bad just to win the game. I gave them out on my show on Friday, and I had them on a big parlay. And, it was a beautiful thing to see Pittsburgh escape with this win, because Geno Smith, as bad as he looked prior looks really good in this system, mainly because of Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson probably showing them a lot of new things and how to be a better quarterback. And Geno could be very productive, a very productive backup behind Russell Wilson for years. I mean, I like this fit. I think Geno could come in and really help this team out. And I knew he would make a mistake yesterday. He didn't make one all game. But at the end of the game, when he ran with the ball, he didn't put it away. And Watts whipped him. Watts whipped him, fumble in overtime. That's what set up the winning field goal as the Pittsburgh Steelers prevail 23-20 in Heinz Field. What a game last night. Let me give you some numbers. Geno Smith, 23 for 32, 209, 1 touchdown, no picks. Alex Collins, real good game by Collins, 12 rushes, 101 yards. DK Metcalf, 6 receptions, 58 yards. Big Ben, 29 for 40, 229, 1 touchdown, no picks. A lot of dink and dunks. For Big Ben. Najee Harris, 24 rushes, 81 yards. Najee Harris is starting to look like the player that they drafted in the last couple of games. And Dante Johnson, who missed a real big important third down catch, still had a good game, 9 receptions, 71 yards as the Pittsburgh Steelers prevail in Heinz Field 23-20 behind Big Ben and company. Okay, real quick, in one of the exciting games of the day, wow, my Dallas Cowboys went to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough and defeated the New England Patriots 35-29 in the most wicked game of the day. This game was wicked. I mean, from the Diggs reception late, run back, to the Bond touchdown that I don't know how the Cowboys didn't pop them or intercept it. Went right in between Diggs and the other guy that was there, went on for something like 70-something, 80-something yards. What a game in Gillette Stadium. And then they went to overtime. I'm thinking that Dallas was setting up for the winning field goal. Instead, they faked the handoff. CeeDee Lamb came from the left all the way across the field. Dak hit him. The defender was 5 yards away. CeeDee Lamb put a touchdown and win as the Dallas Cowboys go 5-1 and defeat the New England Patriots, who lost a 5th straight game at home, which is unheard of. And it's really showing you that Bill Belichick definitely leads Tom Brady. I don't care what nobody say. Tom Brady ain't never lose, I don't think, 2 straight games at home. Damn near 5 games, you ought to be out of your mind. Great game for my Cowboys, who now covered all 6 games this year. Because even if they defeat to the Bucs, they cover the spread. Let me give you some numbers. Dak Prescott, 36 for 51, 445, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Ezekiel Elliott, 17 rushes, 69 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 9 receptions, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb out of Oklahoma is really stepping up for the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. I mean, like I said, Cedric Wilson, our 4th receiver, had a big game, 2 big catches. Gallup ain't really playing. Amari Cooper ain't getting the touches he's supposed to. But we are so deep in the receiving core that it don't matter who get it as long as Dak gets it there. And I love our running backs with the tandem of Ezekiel and Tony Pollard. So we will make noise and we will win the division like I called early in the season. Y'all know I called it. Okay, let me go back here real quick. ALYORK Sports, 15 quickest minutes, you already know. We got our hoodies out, guys. Our hoodies are going to come out next week. Not this week. Next week. I'm going to make the number 3 giveaway. I got number 1 and number 2. I'm still debating if I should make the hoodie just on 2 or 3. But I'm going to notify you guys. The hoodies are $10 a slot. These are $45, $50 hoodies. Real talk. So they got to go up. It ain't a t-shirt. It's a better quality. It's more of a shirt. You already know what it is. I ain't got to break it down. $10 a slot for the hoodies. Keep that in mind. I'll let you know if I go give away 1 with them or give away 3. But just remember, the hoodies are back. ALYORK Sports, the raw truth, 15 quickest minutes. Open sessions and giveaways every Friday. Salute to everybody. I love y'all, man. And like I always tell y'all, you're going to get nothing but the best that I got to offer, man. Salute to NTTW, my little man Yoda. You know I stay representing your shit, bro. 100, man. ALYORK Sports, I'm out.